Wow. It's another beautiful day on this platform. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are just watching, you are just coming across my page for the first time, I want to congratulate you. You're welcome. Kindly let me know where you are watching from so that I can always, drop. This will motivate me to always drop this every time. Yeah, tonight we want to talk about how to buy a genuine property. Wow, you know, this is always what most of our Nigerians and diasporas and our home are always scared of. They're always scared to be scammed of land, and that is the reason why we have so many people that have not even bought land yet. So tonight we want to talk about how can you get a genuine property. Wow, that is the important thing we need to talk about tonight. So if you are just coming through my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe and turn on the notification button so that anytime I post videos, you will always have access to real estate informations that will help you make the best real estate decisions. So how can you get a genuine property in Nigeria, probably in Lagos, Ogun State, anywhere you want to buy your property? But the first thing you need to know is, before buying a property, you need to have a location in mind. Yes, that okay, if I want to buy a property, I'm looking at Lagos, I'm looking at Ogun State, I'm looking at Abuja, I'm looking at Port Harcourt. You need to have a location in mind. And note that before buying a property, the location whereby you are buying the property is very important. Is very important. So you need to know the location you are buying the property. Then the next thing is know your budget. Yes, budget is very important. Probably when time comes, you might actually increase it, or you might even get something below your budget. But just have a budget that, okay, let's say 1 million, 20 million, 30 million. You need to have a budget. And probably after seeing the land, you might increase your budget, or you work with your budget, or you get something lower than your budget. So after this, then in that your location, you need to look for the right realtor to help you acquire this your dream land or home. Now this is it. In the place of acquiring getting a realtor to help you buy a land, you also need to do your due diligence. And this is the reason why I'm making this video, so that anytime you want to buy a property, you will not make mistakes of contacting the wrong people. Because we have so many of my clients, they will say, Omo, before I meet you, I've been with some realtors before, and the way they treated me, actually I'm not proving myself right here, but I'm still need to do this video to make you choose the best step you need to do. So get a realtor that will help you acquire this property. Then the next thing, after seeing the land in the location, you are okay with it, then you now need to confirm the true identity of the land. You need to what? You need to confirm the true identity of the land, in the sense that we do call it charting, whereby you will take the coordinate of this land, which can be done by a realtor or a surveyor. It can be done by a realtor or a surveyor, whereby you take the coordinate of this land, you go ahead and you chart the land. Then another thing is the title of the land. So we have, apart from C of O, we have other land titles in Nigeria, and I think I've done a video on that. So you can go down my page to go and watch different types of land titles in Nigeria. So you need to know the title. Is it a C of O? Is it a governor's consent? Is it a gazette? Is it a session? What type of document, what type of title does the land have? So you need to chart this land, and after charting the land, you will know if this land is under government acquisition or is under freehold. For you to know, is this land a commercial land, is it an industrial land, is it a residential land? So when you chart this land, it will give you the perfect answer. So before you buy a land, make sure you chart it to confirm the genuinity of this land. And it also depends from who you are buying from. So you need to do your due diligence and consider the person you are buying from. What is the project they've delivered before? That is, if you are buying from a real estate company, check out their project. How many allocations have they done? Because we have client that complains this, that I don't get allocation. I've bought from so company, they don't do allocation. I've not even seen my land, I've not been able to access it. The last time I went there, it was bush. So you need to what? Know the company you are working from, know the recent project they've delivered, know the work they delivered to all their clients who bought. So and after this, you've confirmed the genuinity of the land and it is okay, then you can go ahead with asking for your documents, in the sense that you ask your realtor, what are the documents I will get when I pay for this land? And there are different type of documents you will get. It depends on where you are buying from, but you tend to get a receipt. Receipt is the evidence of any transaction of land you are doing. And note that before you pay for a land, make sure you don't pay with cash. Yes, do a bank transfer. Even if you have a cash, just look for all means to pay for the land by making a transfer, because later in the future anything might actually happen. The transaction receipt or statement of account will be your evidence that you are the true owner of this land. So for future purpose, you need to what? Make a transfer when buying your land. So after this, you get your receipt, you get a contract of sales, which is, the company that is selling to you have say, okay, oh, in our estate we've given Mr. Adetunji one plot, or he bought one plot or two plot of land in our estate, and if what, the ownership of that two plot has been given to you, then you can now get your registered survey, which is the registered survey that can be stamped by the Surveyor General. Registered survey is always stamped by the Surveyor General of the state, maybe in Lagos, Ogun State, anywhere you are. So it's a document that will be issued by the government. Then your deed of assignment. Note that in every transaction you do, it is very important to collect your deed of assignment. Yes, even if they are not giving you, prepare it. So in this type of situation, you need a lawyer to help you what? Get the right, the right process in your documentation, they correct the mistakes, do the right thing when it comes to perfect documentation. So deed of assignment carries every details of the land. Who are the original owners of the land? Did the developer bought from a family? Did they buy from the government? All details about the land will be shown on the deed of assignment. So after this, you've confirmed all this and you have done your due diligence, you can go ahead with paying. Note that you need to do your site inspection, you need to see the land physically. Most times some clients don't see the land. It depends on who you are buying from. That is the reason why I said you need to know the right person you are buying from. So after then, you can now go with your process, then you pay. Ask when did they do the allocation. Most real estate companies do allocation immediately on site. Some do 1 month, some do 2 months, some do 3 months. Know the day of allocation, know the terms and conditions. What type of building can you build in the place? Currently we have people in Abuja complaining their government are damaging houses, they are, so you need to know this. What type of building is allowed? What is the terms and condition in the estate? And after this, and you are okay with everything, you can go ahead with payment, and get all your documents. I hope this video is helpful. Make sure you stay tuned on my YouTube channel so that you can always get to come across content like this that will help you make the best real estate decision. And remember to turn on the notification button so that anytime we post, you will be notified. Thank you. My name is Mike. See you on the next one.